Hello! Hello, hello. It is Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday. I had to think about it for a second. Tuesday hasn't been very Monday-like, just for one instance, but that's fine. New overlay, yeah! I changed it Friday, so you were already gone. But yeah! Hello, Blue. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We're just gonna jump into the board. We're just gonna do that. Let's go. And, I do have plans for a new, starting soon screen and an end screen. I do have plans for those. Yes. Question mark. I don't know what we're doing. It's fine. When do I ever know what we're doing? But yeah, I do have plans for a new starting soon screen and a new ending screen. I feel my BRB screen is just perfect and it will never be changed. It will never be changed. Because I love the notebook doodle look of it. It feels very me. So... But I just need to actually work on the art first, because last night I needed to get dishes done, and so I did. And then after dishes were done, I just had I was in a weird mind state of like I just existed and I didn't really want to do anything. Has anyone ever kind of felt like that? You know, you just kind of sit and it's like, you know you need to do stuff, but you don't want to, but you want to do stuff, but you don't really have the energy for it. It's really weird. So I just kind of sat and chilled after I finished the dishes at like 8:30 p.m. was when I finished them. There was a bunch to do. So, but sometime this week I want to get started on working on new, like, starting soon screens and stuff. So... yeah. There's our question of the day. What's a cool bit of knowledge you know? There's lots of bits of knowledge that I know. I don't know off the top of my head. I know a fair bit of baseball. I know baseball knowledge. I could explain the crazy play that happened, what was it, last night? I think it was last night. There was an insane double play in the Brewers-Dodgers game last night. It was crazy. That redacted is where Tessa should move is a fact. Blue can confirm. You guys are trying so hard. I appreciate the grind. I respect it. Where? I wasn't paying attention. Where is the star? It's over there. 1, 2. Yeah, that's the play. This is the current play. This is the play. Let's go. But I like silly little, you know, bits of knowledge. But yeah, the crazy double play, like, just kind of look up baseball and you will find this crazy double play that happened. So bases load. So to set the scene, I believe there's bases loaded, 1 out. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bro hits a deep ball into center field. And center fielder runs back, attempts to catch it. It hits his glove, goes in the glove, and pops back out, hits the wall, comes back into his glove. So center fielder has the ball. The base runners are confused. They don't know what to do. Center fielder throws it in to shortstop. Then shortstop relays it back to the catcher at home for a force out at home. And then the catcher sees what's going on, jogs to third base for that double play. So to explain exactly what was going on, what should have been, like, you know, a sac fly or even a grand slam turned into a crazy 8-6-2 double play. So, the rules state you cannot catch a fly ball off of the back wall. So let's say someone hits a fly ball very far into the outfield and, you know, the fielder runs by it, the ball hits the wall and then comes into your glove. That's a fair ball, no out. The wall acts like the ground. So if the ball hits the wall before the player catches it, it is a fair ball because it hits the ground, essentially. So what had happened during that double play was that I don't need anything right now. Was that when the center fielder, it came into his glove and popped back out, the moment it touched the wall, it became a fair ball. Fair ball hits the ground and everyone needs to advance. So what the runner on third thought, and as well as the third base coach thought, they thought the ball was caught. So they made the runner tag up like you're supposed to on a routine fly ball. And that was a mistake. Because of the tag, they didn't have enough time to make it home. There wasn't enough time for the player to make it home, so that's how the throw beat the runner for a force out at home. So because it's a force out, you don't have to tag the runner. So, you know, it's force out at home, and, you know, umpire calls it as it is, out, and then no one's running to third because I guess in the runners' minds, they thought the ball was caught, so they needed to go back. But catcher jogs to third, just touches third for that force out, and it's a double play. And they, like, reviewed it, too, and there was one umpire that saw, and it was the umpire in left field that saw the whole thing. And no one saw this umpire, you know, signal the safe. It wasn't an out. So, which is so crazy. This play has, like, been talked about for a while. Like, all night, all morning, I've seen stuff about it. It was just a crazy double play. So, hello, Johnny. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. And even when I watched it real time, because there's a lot of people like, oh, you may not have seen, you know, what happened on the first look. I mean, some people may not know what to look for, but I was tracking that ball the whole time, like real time when they, you know, zoomed in. I knew it hit the wall. And I'm like, yo, that is crazy. And then so much chaos happened. This is why you pay attention to, like, I know umpires and refs get a lot of flack for like, oh, call the game properly, you missed a lot of calls, yada 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 yada. But this time the umps got it correct. The one ump in left field, he got it right. And no one looked at him, which is crazy. The umpires knew because they saw him, because the umpires looked to each other, because there's a bunch of them on the field. So yeah. It was crazy. We have found the ball in question. We grew a pair of plays, as in a double play. I love that. Great quote. Great quote. So there's my baseball nerd talk of the day. Mario, Luigi. DK loves bananas. Yellow. Okay. Alright, we are in the bottom right, where I belong. Okay, Mario. Luigi. DK loves bananas. Yoshi was here. Oh, this is where I fail. I screen peeked. Everyone's, oh my god, grab the mushroom! Everyone put the mushroom and the hammer there, so I'm going to trust it. I missed the game. I might actually tune in to some baseball because the Mariners are kicking butt and the Brewers and Dodgers are all crazy right now. So in my heart of hearts, I'm pulling for the Mariners, honestly, because I think they're the underdogs in the whole thing, and they're just real crazy right now. Like, they're playing some good. Like, I think I remember seeing some stuff about the Mariners like a couple months ago and how well they were doing. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I fuck with it. And now they're, you know, 2 games up on the Blue Jays. So, I'm excited. Baseball on Halloween. Would it be World Series time? Should be World Series time. What's the schedule look like? What does the schedule look like? MLB postseason. Yeah, it's like the Brewers had that crazy double play, but the Dodgers ended up winning that game anyway. Let's see. Tuesday, which is tonight. Tonight at 7:08 Central, the Dodgers play Milwaukee for Game 2. Tomorrow, Wednesday, my dudes, at 7:08. What are these start times? I've always questioned these start times for baseball. Like, these are very jank-ass start times. Like, why can't we just start at, like, 7 on the dot? Like, what are we doing? Anyway, tomorrow is Game 3. Is it? Okay, it's out of 7. These are 7 games. Okay. So out of 7, you need to win 4. Yes, need to win 4. So we got Toronto at Seattle for tomorrow. Then for Game 3, and then Thursday is Game 3 of NLCS and Game 4 of ALCS. And then Friday, you know, if Seattle just wins everything, then there is no Game 5 for Friday, but yeah. Let's see. If the World Series goes to Game 6, it will be played on Halloween. Looking at the schedule. So, yeah. Excuse me, Blue? Excuse me? But yeah, we could have Halloween baseball. If the World Series goes to Game 6, then, yeah, we could have baseball on Halloween. Like I'm in last till game 6. Give me the 7 game. Give it to me. That do or die 7th game. Give it to me. She jank on my ass till I start time. What the hell, Blue? What is wrong with you? God, my finger's cramped. I didn't even like... Wrong buttons. Ah, I can't do this. Bam, bam. Gotta trust my team. I'm so bad at this one. Like, give me that one. I want this one. I love the little spider machine. I love it so much. It's my favorite. Which is an arbitrary thing to have as a favorite, but hey. I like it. I'm good at it, so... But yeah, that's some baseball news. There's my little tidbits of knowledge for the day. Anyway, what other tidbits of knowledge do I know? It's one of those, like, it feels like when you're suddenly asked a question like that and you're put on the spot, you're suddenly like the dumbest person alive that doesn't know anything. That just doesn't know anything. Here's a little, like, Midwest fact. You know it's going to rain by the smell. You can smell when it's going to rain. And for some people, that is, like, the craziest thing on earth. But no, I know there's a word for it. I don't know the word for it, but you can smell when it's going to rain. It's a very particular smell. You'll know it. But yeah, you can smell when it's going to rain. Also, for tornadoes, just thinking about like weather and rain and all that, if the sky turns green, you go inside. If you see cows laying on the ground, like cat loaves, you know, how cats kind of sit in a loaf. If you see cows sitting like that, take shelter, like, immediately. The cows know. The cows know 100%. Yes, give me this, actually. I want one of those. So that's a little pro tip of living in Kansas. What's up, Bowser? What's up, Bowser? He's doing his dance. We'd love to see it. Can I have a phone? Thank you, Bowser. I love you. I love you, Bowser. I love you. I love you, Bowser. You give me cellular phones. I love you, Bowser. Now please make my clone so we can have a big ol' Yoshi army. The green team, let's go. It happens to me when they would ask to tell a class about ourselves and all of a sudden you don't know who the fuck you are. Yeah, crazy. It's like the little thing about like, oh, 2 truths and a lie, a little icebreaker game for like a new class. Luigi, what are we doing? Luigi, trust me, have some faith in me. Have faith! Luigi has 0 faith in me. He has 0 faith in his green team buddy. That was my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. Is that enough? Hey, we did it. Stay inside till the cows come home. Exactly. Bowser uses the latest iPhone. What iPhone are we on now? I don't remember. 17? I don't know. My husband has a 15? 16? I don't remember. Whatever one that swapped to the USB-C or whatever the frick it is. He has that one because he got it last year Christmas time, I think. Because he needed a new one and we had the means to do it, so it was like a Christmas present for him. So are we on 64 Series 1? Let's go! Yes. Advanced SP. The latest rotary phone. Lesson learned, let's not call Luigi a bitch. Nope, let's not do that. Let's not. Anyway. Yeah, I still have a 13 Pro Max. I love my 13 Pro Max. I love it quite a bit. Got it April, like March or April of 2022, I think was when I got it. So I've had my phone for quite a while. My phone in my Crystal Stars case, and I need a new one because the colors are kind of fading on it, just from normal wear and tear, and it's a little cracked in a couple spots. I'm like, it makes me sad. Bring back phone booths. I have seen there are a couple of like rogue payphones out there. There's one in my town that I drive by often. It's like right next to the phone company, oddly enough. It's like a couple blocks away from it. So, anyone remember payphones? I remember in my hometown growing up, there was a payphone right by a convenience store that me and my sister went to all the time. And sometimes we would have enough change in our pocket to just use the payphone, because it was like 10 cents to use it or something. And when it was to like go to the convenience store, and after we would make our purchases, we'd like call on the payphone because we didn't have cell phones on us at the time. And we'd call home, so like, yeah, we got the stuff, heading home. Because it was just like a quick little bike ride to the convenience store. But yeah, I've seen payphones out and about. Not necessarily phone booths, but I've seen payphones. On Woody Woods, how many places? There's 3 of them. For arrows, yeah, there's 3. Who currently has... It is Yoshi, because Mario and Wario are not here. What is Wario's? He is a great star. Look at me, I'm smart. I'm so smart. I want a payphone and a vending machine in my house. My parents used to have a vending machine in their house. We were like the coolest. We were the coolest. Because my parents had found this vending machine at like a garage sale. And they thought it was like the coolest thing. So I think they got it when I was like a sophomore or junior high school. And like we filled it up with like, there'd be some beer in it, there'd be some pop. We filled it with my green teas. And it was like actually refrigerated, so it kept it cool. So yeah, my parents actually had a vending machine. Like you didn't need any money, all you had to do was just press a button and then boom, it worked. You press the button, because my mom was like, hey, you're crafty, make some labels for us. And so I did. I made some labels, and yeah, we had our vending machine. I know the one for the green tea was very finicky because the bottles were so big compared to like, you know, a pop can. So whenever I needed a green tea, I just opened it up and grabbed one. But it was very convenient because of where we had put it. So to kind of try to visualize this layout. So, okay, so we had our dining room and we had like a big open walkway to the living room. And right next to that, like, kind of open hallway, it wasn't necessarily a hallway, it's just more like a divider. So kind of like right next to the open part, the vending machine was like right there next to the living room. It was still in the dining room, but it was like right next to it. And in the living room, we had one of our desktops there, and that was usually where I camped out before getting my laptop. So it worked out very well. If I needed something, I would just get up, walk a few feet to the vending machine, grab a green tea, and just be on my way. So, but yeah, my parents were pretty cool. My parents were cool. Last time, I royally fucked this up. Let's not do that this time. And also, we discovered on Friday, our TV for the Switch 2 wasn't set to game. It wasn't set to game, and it fixed a lot of latency issues I was having. So I wonder if there's going to be a noticeable difference for some Mario Party stuff. I wonder. Where did the star go? It's up there. Well, let's see what I roll. That's gonna move me. Okay, yeah, let's just go to the blue space. It's fine. But yeah, my parents had a vending machine at their house. I know they ended up getting rid of it after I'd gone to college. So I think they sold it to someone or gave it to someone. So, but yeah, my parents had a vending machine once upon a time. It was pretty neat. Alright. Let's see if we notice anything. I don't think I really noticed anything in Xenoblade. But like, button input hasn't really been bad in Xenoblade. So, but I wonder in Mario Party if it's gonna make a difference. Maybe. Slapdown felt so much better. Slapdown felt a lot better. Like in terms of button response. Because I remember the last time on Thursday, I want to say it was Thursday or Tuesday, I had pressed the button and I didn't go till like a second later. So that's just kind of what I was thinking. Want a roller coaster in my house? That we never had. I think my brother did once, but like when he was married to his, ex-wife, when they were married, they had a lot of fancy stuff at their place. But also, her family was pretty rich, so it doesn't surprise me. So yeah. But they had a lot of like fancy schmancy stuff. It's also really funny because I have no idea where my brother lives now. I literally have no idea where he lives. He showed up one time on stream because he just happened to be in town. It's like, hey, like, I'm in town. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm streaming. But I was like, yeah, you could stop by, because I hadn't seen him in a while. So, yeah, and I want to say on, like, last Monday, not yesterday, but a week ago, Monday was the 6th. On the 6th would have been my dad's birthday. He would have been 68. It's kind of crazy to think about. My dad would have been 68. Is he still in Kansas? I think he is. I don't know where, though. But yeah, my dad would have been 68 last Monday, and, sibling group chat, kind of talked a little bit more. Wow, the times 8. I would have taken that chance. Honestly, I would have taken it. But the siblings kind of talked a little bit. It's like, hey, we should probably get together. It's like, it's been a long time since, you know, my siblings have gathered together. And we talked about graduations because both my brothers have a kid that's graduating high school this year, which is so literally insane to me. It's like, dude, where is the time gone? Like, I remember when they were like Riley's age. And now they're graduating high school, which is really crazy. So, it's just like, stop growing up. Like, stop growing up. Like, one of my nieces got accepted to a big university, which is awesome. And again, it really, like, you know, sets in motion that, like, oh god, they're growing up. They're adults. They're becoming adults, you know? Because one of them is 17. Well, both of them are 17 right now, but one of my nieces, her birthday is next month. Dang, they just get really far ahead. Time should take the bus. It really should. Oh, life-size Mario Party board minigame installed in your apartment? Yo. That would be so cool. I mean, that would be like a killer, like, birthday party theme. I think I've seen people on TikTok actually, like, do that. Like, have a, like, Mario Party themed, like, you know, party. And, like, yo, I would totally do that. I would throw a Mario Party themed party. I would totally do that, and I would have, like, it's like, hey, let's coordinate so we can all dress as a Mario Party character. I mean, I'll have, like, cool, like, little mini games, sport events, like, it'd be really fun. It would be really fun. Because I remember several months ago, I think earlier this year, I'd come across a TikTok of this gal. She was expressing how it's one of those, like, her friends never felt like her friends or, like, never appreciated the effort she put into anything. But she was talking about how she wanted to throw this Clue party and went all in on, like, the mystery, the whodunit, you know, like, let's all come up with a character and coordinate. But then, like, none of her friends really cared, never gave her any, like, details or anything, never went, like, all in with her on it. And it's one of those, it's like, damn, you guys suck. These friends suck. But, like, I think she mentioned that she had previously thrown a Mario Party themed party before. So it's like, that would be so cool. But yeah, it's like, dang girl, your friends suck. You don't need friends like that. No one needs friends like that. Because I have had friends like that before. That it's like, I put so much effort. Both me and my husband have felt like this. We put so much effort into, like, a lot of different things where it's like, you know, helping them out. You know, like, actually, like, planning shit. But, like, our schedules always had to align with the other person. They never bent over backwards for us. But, like, we do so much for other people, but we hardly ever get, like, the same in return. So I completely understand being undermined in a way of, like, no one actually gives a shit. I have 4 moves remaining, and if I go here, I'm gonna go up there anyway. Might as well grab the happening space while I'm at it. New friends to play Mario Party and they end up feuding. It's more like wrestling. Just imagine, like, we throw a like a WWE house party, and it's like, in comes Vegeta with the steel chair! like, no, by God, he's broken in half. Oh, man. I like to think I'm funny. I like to think I'm funny. And apparently, Raw Monday, yesterday, was good. I didn't watch it because they were still in Australia. And Raw aired on Netflix at 7 a.m. Central Time. And I mean, I was up because I had to get, you know, Allie ready for school and everything. But also, it's like... Uh-oh. There we go. I needed help. A little bit of divine intervention. So... But I didn't watch it. And apparently there was like a twist of the century at the very end of Raw yesterday. Which I'd seen clips on Twitter, so. And on top of you get put on the spot about, crikey, he's broken in half! What? Excuse me? What did I do to you? Reverse curse would be fun. I guess Bowser's in a mood to listen to me. Which doesn't happen very often with people listening to me. I mean, I am a mom of 2 small children. Of course I'm used to people not listening to me. Ah! 19! Woo! It reminded me of when you did Australian Mamma Mia, mate! Hold on. Water. Water? Water. Gotta get a drink of water. Grayson Waller. The Grayson Waller effect. Aye, mate. Mamma Mia, mate! I don't think my Australian accent is, like, good by any means. But I've heard it enough through the Australian wrestlers and also Stray Kids, because both Bangchan and Felix are Australian. So... And it's funny hearing, I've heard clips of the members making fun of Chan's Australian accent. Because, like, you know, get a burger. You just gotta go down to Whataburger. It's like burger. It's a burger. A burger? Is pineapple in my burger? So, yeah, I've heard the Australian accent enough. So... Again, just through wrestling and or, you know, at least Stray Kids. But there are other groups that do have Australian members. Where am I going? Where is the star? It's up there. Okay, so I have a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't reach. I can't reach. That's a problem. Shit. I mean, I can go over there and I can pick my direction. But I don't think that's worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll just see Boo. Go see Boo. Nah, I'm good. That way. No, actually. I mean, wasting 5 coins, but we can get that boo repellent off of him. It's just coins, so it's not a big deal. Water bug. Dude, he's a donkey! Oh goodness, we can land on Bowser again, or we can go, ooh, happening, but I'll go over to the other side, but that's fine. Happening, baby! We're having fun. Aren't we having fun? I think we're having fun. We're totally having fun here. Non-stop fun. What's happening? Yeah, like what's up? What's up? me and Vegeta reference that like all the time because Zoe is so funny for that. You know, in K-pop Demon Hunters, the group signing, and Mystery sits next to Zoe, and she's like, "We're not gonna go no Sergeant Boys." What's up? I love it when she does that. It's so funny. Wow, I can't hit a target 2 feet in front of me to save my life. That is literally insane. Ooh, well, there goes Peach. No! Dang it! Ah, shit. Oh, you know what, Luigi? I will gladly sacrifice myself. There's a couple things from the movie. There is the what's up? There's that, and then there's the when, you know, the Saja Boys are first introduced. Oh, it's so funny. It's so shortly after we watched it, my husband popped into Xenoblade 2 for a little bit. Because he wanted to do another playthrough, but he just really hasn't had enough time to like actually go back to it. But anyway, he started playing Xenoblade 2, and in the first part when Rex first awakens Pyra and like the cool, you know, the shot with the sword, and he like, you know, just the little shing, you know, the pose. When Rex hit that in the cutscene, Vegeta went, and it was so funny to me. I just couldn't stop laughing. Oh, it was great. It was a beautiful occurrence. Was there such like almost had it? I don't know. I know like 2 Soulja Boy songs. Hello, DA. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Woo. But yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters, great movie. Go watch it if you haven't already. And if you've already watched it once, go watch it again. So. I say as I have listened to a couple of the songs today, because Riley wanted to listen to Golden on the way to school, and so I played Golden. Played Golden yesterday, and she wanted Golden today, which is perfectly fine. And yes, we both sang it out loud, very loudly, and we hit the notes. Of course we did, because we're that good. Oh, me with the hair flip you cannot see. So, yeah. And then I listened to What It Sounds Like on the way back from taking her to preschool, because I love that one. What It Sounds Like is my favorite from the movie. So it is the best. Yeah. Cool, whatever, you got a key. Whoop-de-doo. You want cookie? Alright, Ooh, hello. It's my lucky day. Do I brush my teeth after every meal? I do not, actually. I got another phone! I'm dual-wielding phones! I love this for me. I love this for me. Dual-wielding Bowser phones. Like, this is an instance where having a second phone is great. Because, like, IRL, like having, like, 2 active phones is usually seen as a red flag. But, like, if you have multiple phones, like, if you have 2 phones and one of them is a work phone that the company gives you, then that's whatever. Because at my husband's old job, the company gave them phones, and that was how he did his, like, e-log and stuff. Because, you know, back in the day with, you know, semi-trucks, they had to have, like, paper log to, like, you know, write down all their times and everything. And now it's, lots of trucks are electronic logs. Well, that was too far. Go it! Ah, damn it! But now they're, you know, e-logs. So they kind of do it electronically, as the name implies. It's got Dragon Quest 4. Chapters of the Chosen for DS. Strategy Guide, nice. Kiss from Mario DS Subscribe, nice! That's awesome! That is awesome. But yeah, my husband used to have 2 phones. So he was one of those guys, but, like, not really. Send a Discord? Nice. I will definitely look at that after stream. So I usually check Discord right after stream. Because there's a method to my madness. There is always a method to my madness. Alright, that's a solid purchase. Ah, Honk wants a Skelly key. So yeah, my husband used to have 2 phones. But again, if one is, like, for work purposes, then it's whatever. And, like, we have multiple phones. Like, just phones in general, we have multiple in our household. But a lot of them, we've kept our old phones. I don't think we've ever, like, sold an old phone before. Yeah. I mean, Waluigi called on me earlier. I'm just gonna return the favor. It's Waluigi! So, but, like, most generally, if you have, like, a second phone that is active that is not for work purposes, that is generally seen as a red flag. And also that frees up an inventory spot. So if bro wants I mean, Peach also has a magic lamp. But keys can definitely be very helpful. So let's do it. So I remember watching a group of streamers, like, a couple years ago. They were playing a Jackbox game. I'm playing a Jackbox game, and it's what's it called, like, role models? It's one where you kind of place your friends in specific categories, and it looks really fun. And it's like, but it's only up to 6 people. But I think it'd be really fun. Cause I've watched lots of people play Jackbox games, like lots of streamers play Jackbox, but I'd only ever played, like, any Jackbox game, like, one time, and that was, I think, JT's birthday? I think it was JT's birthday. I think that's the only time I've ever, like, actually played Jackbox. Whee! But also, it's like, I never really had a group of friends to play it with. Whee! Whee! Role models is so fun. Yeah, it looks really fun. And also just to kind of see like what other people like will where they'll put you. Some are super obvious depending on like the friend group, and some are like, I don't know, you know? Be really fun. How's the pasta? Back's a little crackly, but not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, now I want to play Jackbox with friends, and it's like, I mean, really, it's real easy to play Jackbox. Someone just needs to have the things, and then you can just play, you know? So, played Yu-Gi-Oh cards with no friends sometimes. Same. Same. You want to know how lonely my childhood was? This might make you feel really sad. When I was younger, like middle school aged, I used to play pretend and had a full group of friends with me, and I had controllers, like 3 other controllers hooked up, so I had 4 controllers hooked up to the GameCube, and I would play Mario Party by myself using the 4 controllers. I was a very lonely child. So yeah, that's what I did when I was younger. So yeah, I was very lonely. Cause I had always like longed for friends to play games with. And I just never got the chance to. So, yeah. And also like growing up, being, you know, the youngest sibling, and also my brothers were 12 and 9 years older than me, so they grew up and left the house when I was still, like, relatively young. But my sister was still around, but a lot of the time, she just kind of did her own thing. And I would always ask, like, hey, you want to play a game together? You want to play a game together? And it's like, maybe later. And then later just never happened, so I learned to just stop asking. So I just, you know, find my own entertainment, if you will. So yeah, I was that kid that used multiple controllers and played Mario Party all by myself. I pretended 3 other people existed. I was so sad. I was a sad child. And it's like, I laugh because it was such a normal thing for me, but like saying it out loud, it's like, damn, this sounds extremely sad. Is he? I think he's still, yeah, he's still over there. Is there any danger of anyone landing on this? I don't think so. I think I'm good. No, it's not right. I'm sad now. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. It's like maybe you think back to your own childhoods and maybe a normal one where you had friends to play with, and then you hear mine. It's like, man, my childhood wasn't that bad. Ugh. I laugh now, but man, I was so upsetty spaghetti at the time. There we go. There we go. Now we are girl bossing close to the sun. The same with Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Yeah, I think I did that too with Yu-Gi-Oh decks. There was a couple of times where I played with my brother. The one that got me the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but other than that, I just kind of played by myself and, like, you know, played pretend and played like I was in the anime. And then later, when I got to college, I find out my brother sold my Yu-Gi-Oh cards! I've told that story before, so yeah, TLDR, my brother sold my Yu-Gi-Oh cards without my knowledge and never gave me a cut of the profit, no matter how big or little it was. So that's a TLDR. on that story. Oops. I don't want to knock stuff over. I got knocked over. Whee! Well, yeah, it's just, you know, youngest sibling things. Dang, Luigi is a power player here. Oh, no, he's not. He don't have any money. I have an idea. It's a gamble, though. Do I take the guarantee or do I take... Well, it depends on what happened here. Ah, prison, I'm sorry! Baby, I'm sorry, we got the better age of making love together. Oh, we're 1 coin short of being nice. No. Damn. I'll wait it out so we can run around in circles. Run around in circles, run around in circles. I also haven't heard that B1A4 song in a minute. Even though it is on my playlist. I've heard other B1A4 songs on my playlist, like Try to Walk. Try to Walk is really, really good. I think it's one of their best songs. I don't even know what, like, the B1A4 song is. There are songs to me that are the B1A4 songs, but I don't know, generally speaking. I don't know. Try to Walk, I feel, could be a contender for the B1A4 song. Like, I don't know what the- What?! I don't know what the general consensus is, you know? Because there's some songs, K-pop song-wise, that are like, yes, this is the song. It's not my favorite, but it's the song. Like, EXO, for example. They have several contenders. For EXO, it's Growl. Growl is the song. Is the EXO song that, like, catapulted them, but they have other very strong contenders of like their best song. Monster's really good. Love Shot took off, even though it's not my favorite. Like, me and my husband were talking about this the other night, and he's like, gun to your head, favorite EXO title track. And he put me under so much pressure. And I believe I answered Tempo. Tempo is probably my favorite EXO title track. Where is everyone else? Luigi's up there, Waluigi's back here. I do have a Skelly key, so I have a 2/3 chance of doing decent. It's gonna put me at Waluigi, isn't it? No! Okay. That is the second best option. Best option would have been right at Luigi. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're in the clear of... Even if I did land on Game Guy and lose money, I have a Bowser phone. I have a second phone, so we're fine. So yeah, there's a lot of EXO songs that could be like the song. But I feel like, objectively speaking, in the course of EXO history, Growl is the song. So, that's just my opinion. But yeah, EXO has just a bunch of bangers. 29 DS games? Nice. Okay, with Demon Hunters Discord movie night. I don't know how to set up that in a Discord, but I would love to and do like movie nights. That'd be so much fun. It'd have to be like Wednesday nights though, I think, because a nice weekday night, if I'm not doing anything, there's no wrestling I care about on TV, you know. I think I'll rep going Overdose, Love Me Right, Monster, and Call Me Baby, and of course Wolf. Chokiwa! I mean, has anyone ever heard the demo to Wolf that they like absolutely fucking tanked? It is so funny hearing the demo for Wolf and how bad everyone sounds. And it's like, you know they did it on purpose because they hated it. And then turns out Wolf gave them their first music show win. So, I mean, that's how I, like, actually got into EXO. Because, like, I knew of EXO because, you know, I paid attention to SM groups and I, you know, saw everything. So I knew of them, but I didn't really like their debut at first. I liked a couple songs, but I didn't really, like, sit down and, like, learn the members until Wolf and their first album came out. So that first album is so special to me because I liked most of the songs off of it, and I had both the Korean and Chinese versions on my iPod that I had back in the day. So, but yeah, that's a special era to me. And then Growl just really solidified their popularity. So that's why I usually say Growl is like the song. But yeah, Call Me Baby is another good one. Love Me Right is underrated. Love Me Right is so underrated. And fun fact, Love Me Right is Vegito's favorite EXO song. Because Dio, man. Dio is his guy. No! No! I was so close. I was so close. So close yet so far away. Is EXO still on the cereal box? Monday mornings instead. Yes, Monday morning movie night. I've seen TXT on a Reese's Puffs box. And it's been hinted at. I would love, you know, the 9 members of EXO to come back for this particular comeback. It would be so nice. Because there's apparently, they've been dropping hints at a EXO comeback in like December. The hints have been dropped and I am excited. I do know there's that lawsuit with CBX going on too. Because CBX just wants their money. They want to get rightfully paid for the work that they've done. And I don't blame them at all. SM does suck. SM Entertainment does suck. Like, they produce really good idols, really good vocalists, you know, good groups and everything, but like, the company itself does suck. So, but yeah. And it's not unheard of for, at least nowadays, for members of groups that have left the company to come back for group activities. It's not unheard of. So it is possible for EXO, because I know CBX and Dio all have left SM Entertainment. But they are still a part of EXO. So I would love all of them. Even Lay, you know, I would love them all to get together, you know. It would warm my heart so much. Like, back in the day, EXO fans weren't called EXO-Ls yet. They were called Exotics. And I always thought that was a much better name. The fans always came up with a much better fandom name than the actual official one. Like, FX, it took literal years for them to get a fandom name. And I don't even remember what the official fandom name is, because I just knew what the actual fans, like, what, you know, the fan made up name was, and it was Affection, and using FX in it. So, can I be patient for things I really want? No. I mean, yes, but no. Thank you. What's with entertainment people and lawsuits? K-pop companies suck. And if you think about the K-pop industry, not as a music industry, but as a business, you know, the like business, they're selling products to you, then it makes a lot more sense. Which really sucks. But it, you know, it is what it is, you know? Because if you think about, again, let's, for example, SM Entertainment. They are selling products to you. They are selling their groups as products, which is, you know, how it is. That's how the companies operate. So SM Entertainment is selling, you know, Red Velvet, EXO, shit. You know, those are their products, and you gotta market your products to get sales. That's just business 101. business 101, marketing 101, you know, that's just how it is. But then sometimes these companies get a little lost in the sauce and forget that their products, air quotes on products, are people too. And that's where these lawsuits come into play. Especially like early days, and just Koreans in general back in the day were very racist towards Chinese people. And Hangen from Super Junior definitely felt the effects of that because he had to perform with a mask on. That's how bad that racism was. But then it got a little bit better, but then he filed a lawsuit and ended up leaving the group in like 2010, 2009, somewhere around there. I think late 09 was when that lawsuit was. So, because he filed a lawsuit, he left. Then Ki-bum had left to pursue acting. And Kangin got in trouble with the law and enlisted in the military. So, they went from 13 to 10. And that was before their 4th album, Bonamana, which is probably one of my favorite albums. But it was my first Super Junior comeback. So that one's very special to me. That's the album that has my favorite song of all time, by the way. But yeah, it's like Hangen walked so a lot of other Chinese idols could run. You know, because then you got, in EXO, you had Chris, who turned out to be a complete asshole. He never really brought anything to the group anyway, so it wasn't a big loss. But Luhan kind of hit hard, because like Luhan wasn't like as good as Dio, Baekhyun, and Chen vocally, but he brought enough vocal flavor that he is definitely missed at times. He reminds me of Sungmin in Super Junior. Like, he wasn't like the best of the best, but he wasn't like the worst vocal ever, but he had a specific flavor that he brought, and it, you know, kind of rounded out the vocals. And then Tao was a major blow, losing him when he left in 2015, because he left between Call Me Baby and Love Me Right. Tao was a damn good rapper, probably the best rapper out of XOM at least, you know? So, but Lay remained, but then he, you know, has promoted himself in China and all that, but I think he considers himself part of EXO. I think he is still part of EXO. So, Sonic for always giving her honey mustard instead of honey. That's McDonald's, I think. There was the one time where they, the gal mistakenly put down like 20 cups of honey mustard. That was a funny day. I need one more coin. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a pure death sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what he needs, though. Let's find out what he needs. Yeah, actually. I'm gonna get rid of a key. Bloop. 2. Okay, that makes me land on a battle. But I do get to see Boo. Mitcha, that candy, sassy. Yes, let's do that. Peach is going to use a magic lamp anyway, so let's steal from her! So yeah, there's kind of a little lineage there. Mess, 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 I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dress fearless, say yes, dress to impress. I can never like remember the words exactly off rip. I'd have to like actually listen to the song. Boom 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 내 심장이 뛰네 Gotta like boom 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 Gotta like boom boom boom. I know the chorus. You know, for a long time I heard the I'm a mess part and the boom 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 I heard those separately. So I didn't know those are the same song for a while until I like actually listened to the whole song. I'm like, what? It's the same song? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. So. Get there! This is like not even a high dollar battle anyway. It's just like, there's that one Demi Lovato song. I don't remember what it's called, but I've heard two separate sections of it, and I'd always heard the two separate sections of it. There's one that got your mind on my body and your body on my mind. It goes like that. Because I heard TikTok edits to it, I've heard, you know, other things. And then there's the kiss one another, die for each other. That's the same song. It's the same song, and I had like literally no idea it was the same song at all. It was kind of insane how I go that long without knowing that, oh hey, it is like the same song. Oh shit. I missed one. It's fine. So I had the same experience with LE SSERAFIM, Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebird's Wife. Yes, quite the long title. But yeah, I heard like the I'm a mess, 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 mess. I heard that. And then the boom, 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 meshim changi din. I heard those separately for a long time. And then I actually went and listened to the song. And then it got to the chorus on the first listen. I'm like, it's the same song? So it was a crazy moment. It's a crazy moment. But then it's like looking back on it and you hear like the bass line. It's so obvious it's the same song. You just hear the bass line. Because it's got a pretty recognizable bass line and I really like it. I didn't know those are the same song until now. The more you know. Spitting knowledge on you. Music knowledge. But yeah. Yeah. And it's like, there's like just two completely different parts of the song, like even musically with that Demi Lovato song. So like, I literally thought they were two separate songs. Literally thought that for a long time. Until it popped up on the radio one day. And I heard it all put together. I'm like, I had no idea that was one song. I had no idea. I know SM was known for like experimental music, so if you heard like bits and pieces of Girls' Generation's I Got a Boy, you may not know it's the same song. Like if you heard the intro and like the chorus, you may think they're different songs, but no, it's the same. aespa, fuck. Next Level. Oh, couldn't think of the song. And SM songs were kind of known for this for a little bit. There was a section of song, best viewers, thank you. Thank you, Blue. On the ball. SM songs were known for this for a long time, where they had like a section that was just like completely unlike the rest of the song. It was usually in the bridge. And it's like, man, I want an entire song that sounds like this. First time we listened to Next Level, me and my husband, we're like, dang, we kind of want a whole song of like this bridge part. The kind of like slow down, jazzy part. Kind of wanted an entire song of that. Super Junior's House Party is like that too. There's an entire section in like the bridge, or like after, or like right before like the second chorus or something, and it goes into like kind of this like hard-hitting rock-ish vibe, and then it goes back to what it was. And it's like, whoa, I want a whole song like this. And I love the song. I love House Party. And like, part of me feels like the song could have been cohesive without that big section. But I love listening to it, so it's a fun session. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Thank you. And the hydrate, thank you. One of my favorite NCT Dream songs kind of does this a little bit. I don't think it's quite to that extent because I think it still kind of flows together. It doesn't sound completely unlike the rest of the song. ISTJ. The bridge kind of slows down and kind of like this. You're just vibing. I don't know how to like really describe it. It like kind of slows down. We're vibing for the bridge, and then it picks back up for that final chorus. I know my routine. It's the way you are, glamorous, dangerous. I love that song. It's my favorite Dream song. Musically, I like more NCT Dream than some of the other subunits of NCT. My husband likes more of 127's stuff. I like more of like Dream's music, but I do like a little bit of 127. And some of their songs on my playlist. But yeah, like as a whole, I think I like NCT Dream's music quite a bit. But if we want to talk about like bridges in K-pop, I think they're making a comeback. I feel like K-pop Demon Hunters has potentially ignited something in the K-pop industry because there was an NMIXX song. It was a pre-release for the album. I think it dropped yesterday. I think the song is called Spinnin' on it. And the song was really, really good, had some good vocals, has a bridge, and it's like 3 minutes or over 3 minutes. That's what's missing. I hope we go back to our roots, because I hate the like 2.5 minute songs that don't have bridges, and I hate that so much. And it's like, there's a handful of songs. I mention these 3 songs as an example every time I bring this up. There are songs that I like, I love the vibe, but I hate that they are too short and feel incomplete. Because you can have a like 2.5 minute, 2:45 song and have it sound complete. But then you can have a 2 minute, 45-second song that doesn't sound complete. And that is the problem with LE SSERAFIM's Crazy, which is where Otaku Bestie comes from. Like, the song itself is short. It sounds incomplete because it just ends after the, it ends after that second chorus. It needs a bridge in the final chorus. It needs it so bad. Because, like, the verses are good, the chorus is pretty nice, but it sounds so incomplete. It's still on my playlist because I still fuck with the song. But, like, it sounds so incomplete and I hate that. There's another song from Boy Next Door. It's called I Feel Good. It's what I want in music. It's so high energy, it's fun, it's got a fun dance. But, like, after the second chorus, it kind of goes into what feels like a bridge. But it just goes straight into an outro. It feels like a bridge, but then the song ends right after that, so it's an outro. So it just feels incomplete. And I'm like, I need more out of this song. I want more high energy out of you. So it's just what I have wanted. She does have a plunder chest, so I need to be careful. Oh, she's right there. Oh, she's right there. Anyway. 1, 4, 3 Stray Kids, let's go! I'm Mitchell Maniac. Ping, ping, double getting Maniac. Frankenstein, shut him, go to Maniac. Maniac, ha ha. Why do I keep getting attracted? Just look at you, you got. No! Ajun! Whoa! Whoa, nice! I always do the dance anytime Ajunice comes up. It's a good day. It's a good day. I don't even remember what I was talking about before. Music! That's right, the third example. Speaking of Ajunice and 17, Thunder by 17 feels incomplete. Baza! Baza Baza. If you know the reference, we can be friends. B-A-Z-A-B. Alright, let's do it. Please, please, cooperate. B-A-Z-A-B. A. Oh no, Waluigi, he sucks. He doesn't get the reference. B-A-Z-A-B-Z-A. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? B-A-Z-A-B-Z-A-A. My attitude adjustment. B-A-Z-A-B-Z-A-A. Bzah! Bzah! All those old Budweiser commercials. Excuse me! Z-A-A-B. A-A-B. And no, that burp did not feel good. B-A-Z-A-B-Z. B-A-Z-A-B-Z-A-A-B-B. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. B-A-Z-A-B-Z-A. This is what you get for messing up Baza Baza, Waluigi. That's what you get. That's what you get. You don't understand the reference. How dare you not understand the reference I am trying to make? How dare you? Yeah, sorry for that burp. That did not feel very good. Just kind of slipped out. Maker, I did not redeem Philip. Yeah. But yeah, another example of like the 2.5 minute song, or like a sub 3 minute song that sounds incomplete, is 17's Thunder. Like, I love the instrumental. I love the instrumental. It reminds me of like 2010s club bangers, you know? And it's like, that's what I want. But why is it so goddamn short? It pisses me off that it's so goddamn short. I want it to be at least 3.5 fucking minutes. Give me the banger that I desire, please. Again, the 3 songs that I named, I love the instrumentals. I have all 3 of those songs on my playlist. So it's like, I like the songs, but like, I can like a song and still have issues with it, you know? Just because I like something doesn't mean I can't be critical of it. Hey, what's up, Bowser? So, and that just goes with like anything. Just because you like something doesn't mean you cannot be critical of it. And also, just because you are critical of something doesn't mean you can't like it. Can I like win the minigame to get back up to 143? That'd be great. What do I keep getting attracted to? Jessica Chica. I haven't actually heard that song in a while. I reference it like literally all the time. But it doesn't pop up on my playlist very often. Which makes me sad, because I do like the song. And it's like, 143 isn't necessarily strictly Stray Kids. You know, it's just they have a popular song called Case 143, and 143 is like code for I love you. So, because, you know, take the number of letters in each of those words. I love you, 1, love, L-O-V-E, 4, 3, Y-O-U, you. I pointed to an arbitrary you. You pointing at chat, IRL. Y-O-U, 3 letters, so 1, 4, 3, I love you. And like Stray Kids weren't the first to do it in a song. Because I want to say Henry of like Super Junior M and SM Entertainment, I think he's done like a 143 type song with like Amber, I think. So like it's not original, but I think they just kind of popularized it, and I just like attached myself to that song because I do like the song. And also it is Felix in that first chorus, much like Maniac. So you get the Felix deep voice. Why do I keep getting attracted? Yeah, I don't have a deep voice to Why was the words that were gonna come out of my mouth to do the Felix? Why was that gonna come out of my mouth? Oh, my brain just doesn't like to work. It's like I don't have the voice to do the Felix. I can't. My voice does not go that low. My brain just didn't brain. No, it never brains. When does it ever brain? Also, I am back up to 143 Stray Kids. Thank you for the star. Yay! I am so stupid sometimes. Wee. Also, speaking of Stray Kids, let's talk about like my favorite EXO songs. Favorite Stray Kids songs. My favorite title track, I'm not sure. I mean, with how much I reference Case 143, it might as well be that one. But there's other ones that I like. Luigi, you must go. I'm sorry. I know my favorite non-title track and probably my favorite overall Stray Kids song is Ta. Hola, Ta? Take me to the top, hola, Ta? It's probably my favorite Stray Kids song. It's super high energy. It's a hype song, gets you hyped. And also, it was on the Go Live album, which came out like June 2020. And it was like, you know, just a couple months after my dad died, and I think I needed a pick-me-up at the time. You know, so it was it came at a great time. So. Man, favorite title track, Stray Kids? There's lots of good ones. S-Class is pretty good. Chick Chick Boom's okay. I need to put Walking on Water on my playlist. I need to do that. I need to do that so bad. Someone remind me. Walking on wiki wiki. I don't even know where anything is. It's over there on that side. I do have a Skelly key. So let me go up here and go to the other side. Trying to think of, you know, Stray Kids songs. God's Menu's good. I do like Miro. I'm okay. We going higher down, 도지속에 빙그는 내려보며 fly all day. Whoa, higher, 더 위로 갈래. Whoa, higher, 더 높이 날래. That's a great song. Also, hey, pro tip, I like high energy songs. some of my favorite songs are, you can feel the energy, you want to dance to them. Those are like my favorite songs. But like, I don't know if I can really give you like a top songs of like all time. My favorite song of all time is Shake It Up by Super Junior. I feel legally obligated to be associated with Aju Nice. What turn are we on? 27, okay. Also, Aju Nice was voted on as the current K-pop national anthem. Because it used to be Growl by EXO. That was the K-pop national anthem. But now it is Aju Nice. And I'm not mad at that. I love it. Aju Nice is everywhere. It's a nice, fun song. Real catchy. Aju Nice. It's great. And I was telling my husband about it. I was like, because I'd seen something, and I turned to him like, because I think Growl popped up on a K-pop video we were watching, and I told him, you know, there's a newly crowned K-pop national anthem that was recently voted on, and he's like, oh yeah, because he was very skeptical, because he's like super defensive of EXO. EXO is his favorite group, and I told him, and I was like, do you have an idea? And he's like, give me a hint. And I just tell him, what song am I associated with? And then it clicked for him immediately. That's all I had to tell him. It's like, ah. And he wasn't mad at that because, like, it's Aju Nice of 17. At least it wasn't something from a group that is totally bad, you know, because he also likes 17. Because, like, he likes talent, which is missing in K-pop today. That was a TikTok I'd recently posted. Well, plunder chests are gone. So let me buy a thing. This is going to help me out a bit. So, yeah. And also, I don't know if I'm like the only one that feels this. Or Luigi's right there. He doesn't have any money though. Well, not yet anyway. But whenever me and my husband like the same group, I'm 1 coin short or 1 coin above. Whenever we like the same group, but we each have our respective biases. We have different bias. I get like a weird like warmness in my heart when I see our biases interact with one another. You know, like EXO, for example, his EXO bias is Dio, mine is Suho. So whenever I see Suho and Dio interact with one another, it just like makes me weirdly happy because like, hey, it's our biases, they're interacting. Because there's a cute moment in EXO's Killing Voice where Suho and Dio are like, they're standing next to each other in line, and Suho kind of helps fix Dio's hair. And it's like, oh, look at this, look at them, our biases are interacting. And then I feel that way in 17 as well, because my bias in 17 is Joshua, and his is DK. And they're known to interact with each other quite a bit. And Joshua said in a recent interview that DK is like his laugh button. And that's exactly how I feel about my husband. Like, he knows how to make me laugh. Which, I mean, hello, humor. Duh. Humor is a great way to nail you a spouse. Just be funny. There is, like, nothing more attractive than a really great sense of humor. You know? Yeah, green team's here. Green team's been here. But yeah. Trying to think of like other groups. I know those two are like the most significant. I mean, in Stray Kids, my bias is Changbin, even though like a lot of the other members are kind of like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? But yeah, my bias is Changbin, and his bias is Felix. And so, you know, Changbin and Felix, yo. Although there are some other members of Stray Kids that are like, hey, What's up? Because I'll see like an edit of them on my TikTok page, you know, my For You page. I'll see like a really good like edit of them. And it's like, yo, okay. Like, there's this really good edit of Han that I had saved onto my favorites. For one, it was very well put together. And they did one of every member. But the clips they used of Han made him look really good. So I'm like, yo, I love it. Wario, Mario, Luigi. Wario, Mario, Luigi. Red, red, red. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Green corners. Okay. Alright, let's do it. The only things I am iffy on are DK Tai and Fly Guy. No. It's this way. Because green corners. Well, everyone put Fly Guy up in the top middle, so... Again, second time I've had a screen peek, but I memorized by color, so forgive me. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. Every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you? I gotta finish it up. Can't you hear my heartbeat? So I can't let you go. I want you in my life. That was like in all of the AMVs back in the day. Oh, like 2006 YouTube, 2006, 2007 AMVs. I feel like I watched a Naruhina ship AMV of Naruto and Hinata. I watched a Naruhina AMV to that song. I'm pretty sure. Oh man. God, the memories. The memories, man. Oh man, I am showing my age so hardcore right now. Like, every time we touch, bad boy. Like, Cascada was, like, the AMV queen. Unintentionally. But yeah, every time we touch, bad boy. Headstrong was usually one that was, you know, played all the time. Oh, what's another, like, AMV song that played, like, literally all the time? No, my insurance! Not my insurance. I needed that. All right, well. Love that for me. Beautiful, amazing, awesome. At this rate, if I don't get the happening star, something's wrong. Probably after this minigame, we'll probably take a break, because I do need to pee. I need to pee now. Gotta get up and go to the bathroom now. I need to pee. And no, I did not think of any other song for needing to pee. It'd be a great potty training song, I guess. Or Girls' Generation, instead of party, it's potty. Because that's what it sounds like sometimes. My husband always jokes about it. Instead of P-A-R-T-Y, P-A-R-T, it's P-O-T-T-Y, P-O-T-T-Y. It's a potty! Anyway, I lost my insurance, but it's fine. Alright, we're gonna take a break. We're going to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. I almost hit the wrong key to unmute the mic. That would have been really fun. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best dressed here. Let's say yes, we don't dress to impress. No, I do not dress to impress. I just dress and here I am. Here I am, burn out, rock you like a hurricane, burn out. Thank you for the links, Johnny. Thank you. Always appreciate it. Goodness. Yeah, I just kind of shut my brain off during the break. We go rock, da, da, da. Anyway. My brain is on like several different gears. I could be in like just the no thoughts, head empty phase of my thought process. I could be I can be like totally zoned in, locked in, whatever I'm doing, or I'm just like songs playing constantly in my brain. I think today has just been songs playing in my brain. We broke into a million pieces and we can't go back. And now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. And the scars are part of me. Darkness and harmony. Oops! My voice is not the lies. This is what it sounds like. Ugh. Again, I've been learning those harmony parts. Like Zoe's high harmony parts in what it sounds like. I'm so bad at this game. I have the box. I have the box at least. So, yeah. But yeah, listening to Golden, yes, did sing the parts. And yes, did hit the high note. I know. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a good singer. Like, it's one of those, I like singing, but I don't want to, like, learn bad techniques, and that's what my husband told me one time, is like, if, you know, like, I don't, for, you know, actually singing, like, don't pick up bad habits, essentially, you know. Which, I mean, he knows what he's talking about. He's a singer. So, time to roll a 1, baby, or a 2. I'm just gonna go down. I don't want to chance at chance time. I am in no position to chance at chance time. Not at all. Alright. Snowball! Oh no! Luigi was out for blood. Did you see that? There should be a little red spot in the snow from the blood that was spilled when Luigi hit me. How dare he? How dare he? Now he gets to watch computer players just fumble around for way longer than they should. Never mind. It's like, if you didn't win that, Luigi, something would have been wrong completely. Wow, that was insane. That is insane. And it's one of those, thinking about, like, you know, Stray Kids and everything. Fan fiction. I did announce on Discord. Excuse me, I'm just burping, man. I think it's because I'm talking, like, right after I take a drink. And, like, all that, you know, bubbles come back up and it's just bleh. Anyway. Fanfiction. I did post on Discord. Next Wednesday. Not tomorrow Wednesday. Next Wednesday. On the 22nd of October. We will be reading, the fanfiction from the 500 follower goal. Finally. It's been a long time, but I worked really hard on it. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but like, we're just gonna go in. We're just gonna go in, we're gonna read it, it's gonna be a fun time, and it's a Felix story, and it kind of rounds out the whole Stray Kids members. And now you may be thinking, what's next? The answer is, I don't know! I have several, like, fanfiction or just, like, story ideas in my back pocket, in my metaphorical back pocket. Some I have ideas for conclusions to the story, and some I do not. I have one kind of I have several in my brain. Maybe it's one of those where I just need to like sit down and write and find out what idea is going to come to the forefront of my brain. It may not be for like the next immediate goal, but I do want to like keep writing, you know, because like I love writing. What is okay? Wonderful, love that dice roll. It's the best thing I've ever seen. So yeah, I've got like a couple ideas in my head, but it's like I should probably like read more to maybe see if I get some inspiration, you know, hit me. Maybe the phone? It is the phone. Nice. I'll take it. Beep beep. So, because I know a lot of inspiration tends to like just kind of hit me, you know, if I'm like consuming some kind of media, or sometimes it just comes to me in a dream. I don't know. But it's one of those, I want to kind of write and have some semblance of a plot line in my head before actually getting started on it. Because sometimes when I sit down to write with an idea and I get started, but like I have no idea how it's going to end, that's when I get stuck. That's when I get stuck. Or it's like, I have like, you know, beginning and an end, but I have like nothing for the middle. Ugh! Luigi is just... Peach, get it out of my face! I told you get out of my face! Sometimes I hate how my brain just like automatically associates the colors green and pink with watermelons. I mean, watermelon is a really, really good flavor. It's usually a good go-to flavor for me. But man, sometimes thinking about watermelons is just not great for me. Because I remember the watermelon shine. I think Blue had clipped a really funny moment. I think it was a little over a year ago. Oh man, it was so funny. So I got the watermelon stuck on a trampoline and I couldn't get it off and I need it popped to respawn the next one and it just wouldn't pop. It was so funny. It was so funny, and that is one of the many reasons why I think Tessa versus the watermelon is the greatest wrestling feud of 2024. I stand by that statement. Okay, so she has a plunder chest, so I can't really do anything there, but I can go down a little bit and steal a star. Let's steal from Waluigi, actually. He has a magic lamp. I'll just bump him back to 2, it's fine. But yeah, like, if I'm trying, like, a new, like, drink or, like, some kind of sweet treat that has a fruity flavor, my 2 go-tos on flavor are usually cherry or watermelon. Cherry, watermelon, or pineapple? I got the same question before. Ooh, okay. I like my items. So pineapple's my favorite fruit. Cherry is one of my favorite flavors. And watermelon is also one of my favorite flavors, and it's a really good go-to. Like, if I'm trying something alcoholic for the first time, I will gravitate towards watermelon. Because the very first time I ordered anything alcoholic at a restaurant, it was a watermelon margarita at Applebee's. Goomba Boo Koopa. 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 But yeah, the very first alcoholic drink I've ever, you know, ordered at a restaurant after turning 21 was a watermelon margarita. And it was delicious, and it was dangerous because you couldn't taste the alcohol in it. Those are dangerous drinks. Boo Koopa Koopa. Boo Goomba Goomba. Oh no, Goomba. Boo Koopa Koopa, Goomba Boo. Boo Koopa Koopa, Boo Goomba. Boo Koopa Koopa, second from the right Koopa. Yeah, if you're ever going to drink alcohol, just be wary. Some of the stuff that tastes delicious and you cannot taste the alcohol, it is dangerous because you can't taste the alcohol. It's like, oh, I don't taste any alcohol. And you drink more and more and more and more, and you're consuming more alcohol and you're getting more drunk. Goomba Boo Goomba, Koopa Boo Koopa. 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 Third from the right is a Goomba. So there's your alcohol PSA of the day. So just be wary if like you have an alcoholic beverage and you cannot taste the alcohol. That's when you need to be careful, because in your mind you're like, I can't taste the alcohol, so I'm just gonna keep drinking it because it's delicious. And then it's like you drink more and more alcohol and you're gonna get more drunk, and that could be really, really bad. Then you can't even taste the alcohol and great drink too. Yeah. Yep, because that watermelon margarita that I had after turning 21, it was very delicious, and I drank a lot of it because it came in like a big tall glass, and it was very delicious. I drank maybe 2/3 of it because it was so delicious, but also it was a lot of alcohol. It wasn't like a lot of alcohol, but it was like, you know, if you can't taste alcohol, your body's like, bro, I can't taste this, but then it's there. It's still there. But like, I'm not like that much of like a drinker anyway. So like, very rarely do I drink. I don't drink very often. Like, I mean, we've got alcohol in the fridge. We've got beer. We've got like these wine cooler things. I know my in-laws call them wine coolers. It's like a strawberry kiwi type thing. But like, I haven't touched it since we bought it. Because I had one the night we came home after we bought it, and I never even finished it. I'm such a slow drinker. That's another reason why I don't drink alcohol very often, is I am such a slow drinker, and like, warm alcohol is disgusting. It is disgusting to me. And a lot of time, oh, I pull a thing out of the fridge. I start drinking it, but I'm such a slow drinker. Like, if I'm like a third to a halfway done with it, it's already warm and it tastes gross to me. So it's one of those where it's like, if I want it, I gotta drink it fast, but I don't want to drink it fast. I don't like drinking things fast. So that's kind of my problem. So it's either I need like smaller portions of drinks, or like do something, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I need to not roll a 6. I can try, and then we'll see where we go. So, and it's like, I've made myself like a couple like mudslides. Love that for me. I've made myself some mudslides, and that's probably the best way for me to consume alcohol, is if it's an ice cream, because ice cream just like starts really cold and it doesn't get warm like pulling a drink out of the fridge does. So, like, either like put it in ice cream, like put alcohol in ice cream, or just give me a shot of something. That is probably the best way for me to consume alcohol. This is me coming to this realization. This is not me telling you, hey, this is more about me. No, this is just like me coming to the realizations like, oh yeah, this is probably gonna be better for me anyway. The more you know, we discover things together. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're going to drink alcohol, drink responsibly. 100%. Make sure you are in a safe environment. You don't get too crazy. You have people around you that can and will cut you off if you are getting too wild. I have seen many, many times in my life of people getting too crazy with alcohol, and I don't want to be like that. I mean, my dad was essentially an alcoholic until he got told he needed to quit cold turkey or else he had 6 months to live. That was fun. That was fun to see him go through that. Not really. No, it was awful. I was joking. But yeah, I've seen what alcohol can do to other people. So yeah, I'm always like, if you're going to drink, drink responsibly. And anytime I ever decide to drink, there needs to be a lot of criteria in order for me to like drink, especially at home. Because one, it needs to be not a school night. So like a weekend or the next day there's no school and I don't have to worry about getting up in the morning. Because like I'm sure like one shot of something is not going to hurt me. One drink is not going to hurt me. But, you know, I always do it like a just in case because I don't want to like not be able to like wake up, you know? And like, I'm not a lightweight. That's the other thing. I am not a lightweight. But like, I'd rather be cautious about drinking than not to, you know? One, two... Okay. And Peach has a lamp. I think my game plan is to just steal stars from people with lamps. I'm like a serial star stealer. If you have a lamp, I'm stealing your star. That's just the point blank of it. This way. Give me an item. Hello, I've seen you 3 times now. It's so funny when I get this question. Are you a picky eater? Yes, I am. I am a picky eater. How did you know? It's not like I had another cheese pizza for the 2nd time this week. My phone didn't drop into the pizza this time, but my pizza dropped onto my foot. So we're 2 for 2 on, that can't be a pizza topping. Yeah, I was trying to sit down and like finagle my way, you know, back onto the couch. I had to get up for something. Hey, we got it perfect. Yeah, cause someone, it was an older dude in scrubs, looked official. He was looking for someone in our apartments, looking for like a specific guy, and I'm like, I don't know the names of anyone that live here. I only know the guy right next door to me. That's all I know. I know his name. That's it. Find out. He was looking for a guy a couple doors down. This elderly couple had moved in 3 months ago? Somewhere around there. They moved in a few months ago, and he was looking for them. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, he knocked on my door asking, it's like, I wish I can help you, but I cannot. And I came back. I was almost done with my pizza too. I had like one piece and then one like little bite left. And I sat down and I was trying to like move stuff around, and my plate got away from me and the pizza slipped and landed on my foot. So I had pizza sauce all over my foot. At least it was my foot and not like on the couch. couch, 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 couch. So, there's that. Yeah, that was a fun time. And then yesterday I dropped my phone on my pizza, so that was fun too. I do have one more frozen pizza left, so maybe I'll eat it for lunch tomorrow and maybe it'll be better, or maybe we'll go 3 for 3. I don't know. I need a way to steal Peach's money. If I roll a 3, I can. If I roll a 3, I can. That is not a 3. That is definitely not a 3. Man, Tess Jane versus the pizza is a losing battle so far this week. And it's only Tuesday. Ow, my arm hurts. Sometimes my arm gets like a weird stinging pain. And it's usually right where my birth control is! So that's usually an indicator. It's like, oh, ow, it kind of hurts a little bit. Guys, what are we doing? Guys, go. Waluigi, what are we doing? Hello? Waluigi, please contribute. Contribute, please. Thank you. He was the one that got the blow. Ugh. When was it? Yesterday I told the story, like a TLDR. I don't think it was a TLDR. I told the actual story of when these two Mormon ladies showed up at my door. That was a fun time. Yeah, because I mentioned, like, religion, the topic of religion doesn't come up super often, but, like, I try to be as respectful as I can. But also, sometimes when I tell these stories, I'm, you know, being realistic. Like, these things actually happen to me. So, yeah, it's not very often that, like, you know, I get people knocking on my door for whatever reason. So, like, I've only ever met, like, one person that was super respectful when they knocked on my door and talked about, you know, going to church and stuff and, you know, religion and God and everything. Like, yeah, there was only one out of, like, way too many that have knocked on my door and have been actually respectful. So, and, yeah, crazy. Small towns, am I right? Anyway, what are we doing? You stealing coins? I don't think I mashed very well. I don't think it would have mattered. I didn't mash very well. It's fine. Oh, I needed a stretch there. I'm just gonna use that and just rip it right out from under my nose. I needed to steal her money. Peach is being a big old bitch. I mean, what else is new, honestly? Yahoo! No. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Say no. You're supposed to say no to stars, kids. That's how real people play Mario Party. Because you say no to stars. Am I equating, like, stars to drugs? Maybe. Do as I say, not as I do. It's fine. Alright. She will have to go by the bank if she doesn't win the minigame. But I also could just take the star away from her. I think I will do just that, actually. I don't need her having that. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need another star. No, she's doing just fine. Hello. Send the Millennium Star on a vacation. He needs it. Focus Pungus. Or Focus Pungus. Fungus Pocus? I think it's Fungus Pocus. Ooh. Okay. What item does bro need, though? You need a mushroom. I don't have a regular mushroom. I have a, yes, actually, alright, bro wants a regular mushroom. We'll give him a regular mushroom. I have moved the goalpost for her. I don't think I ever mentioned this yesterday, but how was everyone's weekend? This weekend was pretty okay, pretty busy, and kind of sucky at the same time. Because, well, this weekend, we have some friends of ours that are moving. They moved today, probably currently in the process of driving to that location. And we had planned a day to like, hey, yeah, let's go to like the zoo. You know, let's go to the zoo here and everything will be, you know, all hunky-dory, but like the weather was not great. And we ended up just going bowling for the day. And like price-wise, it really wasn't that bad, even though we didn't really have a whole lot to work with, but like we did a couple rounds of bowling. Riley did pretty good, Allie did pretty good, me and Vegito did pretty good too. So we did that, and Saturday was kind of busy from that, because it was like, oh, they're not available till like the afternoon. So we had to wait. And then McDonald's was awful because I went up to the speaker. Because, well, okay, so I went and got lunch for us in town before we left to, you know, go do bowling. And the McDonald's here at our town, our local McDonald's, it wasn't great because, well, we have like the split lane at the McDonald's. And the one speaker I stopped at, I could barely hear out of it. Like, they were doing nothing to, like, fix the issue. And I waited for, like, 10, maybe 15 minutes just to hear anything on the other end waiting to take my order. It was awful. It was awful. Then finally I heard something, and I even mentioned, like, I can't hear you. I could hardly hear you at all. And nothing was done. All bro said was, can I take your order? Like, all quiet. I could barely hear. It's like, all right, fine, whatever. Not gonna listen to me. Fine. Cool. Love that. But, yeah, that happened. And then, went there bowling, you know, and then we did grocery shopping. That took a while. And then we stopped by Vegito's parents' house on the way back. And then we came home, you know, kind of a little later in the evening, you know. And then, Vegito had to leave for work-related stuff on Sunday. He left at like 11:30 a.m. because like hours and everything he needed. So, okay. Again, if I don't get Happening Star at this rate, then something's wrong. But yeah, he had to leave on Sunday. And we were busy on Saturday because we said we'd hang out with our friends who were moving, and it was the last time we were gonna see them for a long, long time. So, oh, it was a busy weekend. And it's like, he's worked so much in like the last couple of weeks. It's insane. Let's get better at mashing. My foot is cramping. My foot cramped up! Oh, that's not good! Because the way I hold the controller, I was kind of using my foot to kind of hold it in place. Oh, that's rough. We locked in though. We did it. Oh man, but yeah, Vegito's worked a bunch the last couple of weeks. And like him having to leave middle of the day on Sunday is just not very fun. Because like Sunday's supposed to be the day off, but no. But also it was a lose-lose situation. It's like pick the lesser of two evils for him and his job because he's like across the state. You know, he's in a different location right now. And it was either leave at like 11 a.m. and just be gone on a Sunday all day, or stay home Sunday but leave at 11:30 p.m. and work literally all night. And he's like, no, I'm going to just go up there during the day. So that's better on him anyway. So yeah. He has worked so much all weekend. It's been crazy. Dude, she doesn't need that. She doesn't need any of that. Well, guess what? I'll take a cut of that profit. Thank you very much. Watch me not roll enough. Okay, good. I'll take a cut of that, thank you. Still gotta input it. It's fine. Ooh, give me an item necessary to win. Hello. My lucky day. I saw 50 coins lying on the road. I don't really need 50 coins. Oh, the cool. I mean, I guess I can use one because bro needs a mushroom. So I guess I can use one to kind of get a little more bang for my buck, if you will. As I'm probably just gonna roll snake eyes. That's just what tends to happen when I play this game. I roll very low. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor, next thing you know, shawty got low. Just going low, cooking like a chef. I'm a 5-star Michelin. Need a chunga boyo illusion. Ah, the Felix effect. Again, I can't. My voice cannot do the Felix. It cannot. It is up to me once again. Hi. I'm just gonna do this. Leave it up to chance. I don't know where I am. If I don't know where I am, that means oh, shit. I was like, if I don't know where I am, then you can't read my face. You can't read my emotions. I can't give anything away. Am I there? Am I there? I don't know. Am I here? Am I there? Am I everywhere? He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. If you understand that reference, we can definitely be friends. I'm so silly. Yep, I'm excited for the fanfiction next week. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm thinking for like the next time we hit like some kind of fanfiction goal. What? What? Excuse me? That wasn't supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen. That wasn't in the plans. That wasn't in the script. He could have bought a lamp. But no, he didn't. What? Why? That wasn't in the script. But yeah, probably for like the next, after, you know, the one we read next week, probably the one, the next fanfiction thing, we might do like a reread or reading of something old that we haven't read yet. So we might do something like that. Because it's like the first, like, fanfiction I wrote for a follower goal was in 2023. And it was like a short, like 4-chapter story. And it's like, yeah, Hyunjin kind of got a little snuffed in my Stray Kids stories, but like, part of me isn't too terribly... Man, I think my problem is I start talking way too fast after I, way too fast after I take a drink. It's like, yeah, oh, Hyunjin got a little bit snuffed in, you know, your Stray Kids stories, but like, it doesn't hurt me too bad because, hold on, did I make a mistake? No, Luigi got the star. That's right. Where is it? It's fine. What do you got? I will buy this. It's like, it doesn't hurt me too much because, like, I mean, again, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, that's gross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just do it this way so Peach can get a little cock blocked, if you will. Yeah, Hyunjin's like not like my favorite Stray Kids member. Like, Hyunjin's cool. He is funny. He's just like not my favorite in terms of like, and I think a lot of it is, I feel like he's overhyped in a way. Like, his dancing is very overhyped for me. I don't really like it, but it's not really for me, like the way he dances. Like, I much prefer Lino's dancing, personally, but that's just me, personal preference. But I do think fans overhype him quite a lot when it comes to that. So, I almost died! So that's just me personally. Like, again, I have no problems with Hyunjin. It's just the fans sometimes overhype him by quite a bit. And that's what bugs me. So. Yeah. First it was Hyunjin with the fanfiction writing. Then it was Han. Hashtag Jisung got that Riz. Then it was Bangchan. Yes, then it was Bangchan. Then it was the Bride Operation. The Bride Operation was so much fun. Yeah, probably the Bride Operation is probably one of my favorites. Honestly. Then after Bangchan, it was Lino. The Dragon Tamer was also a really good one. Then it was Changbin. Let me buy this real quick. I will... Ooh, I can get my insurance back. I might need it, actually. Let me get my insurance back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go down. Here you go. And then it was Lino, then it was Changbin. Then it was Ayen. And then it was Seungmin, and then now it's Felix. It's Felix's turn. Yeah. Yeah. Take that, bitch. So yeah, I have written a story in like the last like 3 years or so, 2 years of all the Stray Kids members. Again, what's after this one? I couldn't tell you. I am partially just gonna like write whatever when I'm ready for it because there's other things that I want to do, like work on some art stuff. Like working on a new starting soon screen and ending screen and stuff. So, there we go. It's kind of my personal plans. But also, like, I want to do, like, you know, one thing at a time. Oh, I forgot to hit the brake. Ah! Goodbye. Oh, I hit her. Nice. you? There you are. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Oh, there I go. Oh, come on. No! There's plenty of time, though. There we go. Ha-ha! I just need to focus. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, like, you know, do whatever I want. Like, one project at a time. Because when I was younger, like, peak high school Tessa Jane, I was writing, like, 3 stories at a time. Because, 1, I had all the free time. 2, I wanted to keep up with several ideas, and, you know, and 3, again, I had the time, and I had no life. So I was like writing 3 stories at a time. So what I would do is I would write a chapter of one story, post it, and then start working on the next chapter for the second story, finish that, post it, then work on the next chapter for the third story, post it, then go back to the first one and work on the next chapter. Like, there would be days where I would post like 1 chapter for each story. Like, I would just be, like, going through them, bang, 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 bang. So, but again, peak Tessa Jane in high school, like, I had no life, so I had the time to do it. But now, as adult Tessa Jane, I didn't want that. I did not want this. I don't want this responsibility. Adult Tessa Jane, somewhat has a life, and I have several lives to take care of, so I am a little bit more busy in my day-to-day, so I don't have as much time. That's why writing this one, I did drop the title of it, didn't I? So I can say it on stream. Tale of the Garden Stone. So working on that took a little longer, but it's one of those where I wasn't hit with any kind of writer's block. I just needed time to write it. And right now my time is spent in the evenings because like my mornings are filled with like getting myself ready and Riley ready for the day. Because like early morning is when Allie gets ready for school. Like mid-morning is when like I get myself ready for the day and then I get Riley ready for the day. Because Riley is in the PM preschool class. So, because like, used to the mornings would be like the time because when Riley was little, she would take a morning nap. And from like 8 to 9 a.m., that was like the sweet spot of like Riley nap time. And I'm just kind of sitting and chilling for the morning. And that's, I would, you know, take that hour to like work on the fan fiction. But now it's like things are just kind of shifting a little bit, and now it's just like, well, if I'm home by myself and my husband's, you know, out for his job and I'm just kind of sitting alone, then it's like I can work on a little bit of writing. So it's kind of my times have shifted a little bit. You know, it's just adjusting. So probably by next year, if we're still here and, you know, Riley will be all day in kindergarten. If, you know, she goes to an all day kindergarten, I don't know. Cause they're up in the air, plans to move, maybe, question mark. I don't know. It's fine. But, maybe I get my mornings back. And it's like, I am the most productive from the afternoon to the evening. Like, I am not a morning person whatsoever. I hate mornings. But, like, both of my children are morning people. My husband is a morning person. I am like, ugh. Like, I'm, like, dead at, like, 7 a.m. But then the kids are, like, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. It's like, ugh. Autopod store, no worries, Johnny. Hope you get the part you're looking for. I'm trying to think. I don't want to push... Well... I have the most coins out of anybody. But I don't... Yeah, I just want to get this used because I don't trust myself with, like, literally anything. I'll just do, like, a simple 20 coin duel, with whoever. Waluigi. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go 20 coins. Because, of course, it would be Motorooter, right? Of course it would be. So that's just kind of been my plans for, like, writing. And it's like, you know, some people write their, you know, stories and books whenever they have time. I've seen people on TikTok that are, you know, currently working on, you know, have their works in progress. That, like, they were writing in, like, the middle of their lunch break at work. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm being raided! I'm being raided! This is not good! Oh, no! I mean, it is good! Hello! Ah! No, he won. Dang it. Double cover gamer! Hello, hello! Welcome in! Ah, my goodness! I'm trying to get on shout out. I haven't seen my mods in a minute. It's a good thing I only went 20. There we go, grab you a shout out. And hello, Raiders! Hello, hello, welcome in. My name is Tessa Jane. I am a variety streamer, and today is Mario Party 3. I don't trust myself with dueling gloves whatsoever in this game, because half the time when I try to duel someone, it's not the duel games I'm actually good at, like Motorooter. I am terrible with it. Let's buy Sell Your Shopper, because I can. But, yeah. Where am I going? But hello, TYVT, hello, Cobra, hello, hello, welcome in, hope you're having a good day. We need to go that way. That is the shortest way. He needs a mushroom, doesn't he? No, he needs something else, because I used it earlier and then he flipped back over. I don't know what he needs. This is a problem. Luigi could hit the thing, but it's fine. I'll live. I'll live, it's fine. Looks like that old Flash game. Oh, Motorooter? Yeah, it's definitely something. How's my prey going? It's going pretty good, I'd say. Just been kind of yapping about a whole bunch of stuff. Talked a lot about music, K-pop. So I'm big into K-pop. Oh, go in. I wish I was good like this in real life, because my short game is atrocious when I play golf IRL. My drives are pretty good. My woods and my irons are usually pretty decent. My putting's usually pretty good, but man, my short game is just awful. Like, you ask me to chip, I'm like, nope. Nope, not gonna do that, no. Although I haven't been golfing IRL in like 8 years. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I would love to go, but like, time and money stop me more than anything. So yeah. Yeah, being like, you know, a mom of 2 kids, where, you know, stay-at-home mom of 2 kids, and who has a husband who is an over-the-road truck driver. Not as, like, over-the-road, yes, he's home on the weekends. Mostly. A couple weeks ago, there was a 9-day stretch of him working every single day. Which is insane. It usually doesn't happen with his job, but he's usually home on the weekends. So, but like, you know, on the weekdays, sometimes he's home on a weekday, but here lately, more often than not, he stays out Monday through Friday. This week was definitely not the best, because Or we can just do that. That works great too. Because he had to leave to be at the area of his job on Sunday. So that was fantastic. So, yep. The sacrifices we make. But, I mean, you know, it's like, bad news is he has to leave. He had to leave on Sunday to be at the work area. But good news is his paycheck should look pretty good. Because he's worked so many hours. So, but I mean, you know, it's either you make all the money or you keep all your sanity. It's so hard to find that balance with a good job. So we're trying to get that figured out. Ah! Get away from me. Get away from me. Ah! My other tried and true strategy is stay in one place and jump. So, oh. Oh, look at this. Go ninja, go ninja, go. What's he still? Oh, coins. Okay. Ah. Ugh. Okay. Oh, it wasn't as bad as last time. I think he stole like 29 from me last time. What turn are we on? 45. Okay, yeah, we're in okay shape for time. If it's like Mario Party 1, like, I'd be done with the 50 turn board by now. Because there's not much that happens in Mario Party 1, but like, 2 and 3, you can definitely squeeze in 50 turns in like 3.5 hours. But sometimes it's a little tight. Audio only on shit. No, it's fine, it's fine. Something happened IRL. That kind of pulled my attention. What? What are we doing? Stars over there. Okay. Bleh. 1, 2, happening space. Be lurking? No worries, Cobra. No worries. Lurk away. You got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. Thank you for the raid again. Again, if I'm not running away with a happening star, something is definitely wrong, because I have landed on so many of these things. Oh, man. It's been crazy. We're gonna get, like, last 5 turn stuff next turn. And this is like the 3rd. If I have to paddle the boat again. No, I get my favorite. That's good. Oops. Bumping into like literally everything. That's usually how everything goes. Locked in, baby. this one. And like, I know you're supposed to like let it like glide before you start again, but like I do it so fast it doesn't matter. So, yeah. Yeah, I go through the up A, up B, down B so fast that it really doesn't matter if I just like let it go or not. If I'm like at the end and I know it, I'll make it, then I'll do it, but like if we're playing like IRL, you know, couch co-op, or you know, just playing, you know, IRL together, like, and if someone has that part and doesn't want it, I'll switch them. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's keep going. Peach is a loser. Haha! Alright, standard last 5 turns procedures. All red and blue spaces are doubled. If you land on the same space as your opponent, you get to duel them. It's time to duel. Is an item called the original California Car Duster? No, I need the Kansas Duster. The original California Car Duster. That is so funny. Like, if there's an original, is there a like a redux of it? A remake, if you will? That'd be funny. All right. Laughter made me laugh more than the joke. Oh goodness. Need a good laugh. You know, sometimes you just need a good laugh. What am I gonna buy with this? I don't know. Let's see what's available at Baby Bowser's. Call now. Reverse mushroom is always very solid. My favorite item, the goat. The goat of items. It's only seen in one Mario Party. It's too good. Where even is the... Where are we going? Up there. No matter what I... Oh shit, that was a mistake. That was a mistake! I'll go 10 this time. 'Cause I don't want to lose too much money. Okay, this one's not so bad, I don't think. Yeah, a lot of the time I get super overconfident and then I end up with dual minigames that I am not very good at. And then we get this. 2 seconds. 20 coins. Woo. I already have items. Okay. Goodness. So yeah, a lot of my time here lately, you know, just kind of in the evenings, you know, working on my stories in the evenings or like other stuff if my husband is not home for that night. 3 for 3? Hey! 3 for 3, batting 1,000. If only I could have gotten all 3 of them at once, that would have been the speedrunner dream. But speedrunner, I am not. Sometimes I can do things pretty fast, but other times it's like, no, I can't. I'm sorry, I choke under pressure. He wants a Skelly key, okay. I think every time he flips over, he wants something new. And I think he can either want a skeleton key, a mushroom, or a poison mushroom. Or maybe he wants a reverse mushroom. So, we're doing the morning topics like 3 times now because I'll choose some vibration tickets. Yeah, it's just so much is happening. So much has happened already. It's like my thoughts get all very, very scrambled. I'm just trying to find things to talk about too, because I don't want to just be like, ugh, I can't think of anything. But yeah. Yeah, fanfiction next Wednesday. I don't know what's after it. That's something we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, welcome back, DA. Scrambled eggs. How do you like your eggs? Scrambled. Poor, oh, was it Junior Troopa? Yeah, poor guy. Are still where? Oh, it's oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can try. I need a 7 or more. Alright, lucky 7. That is not a 7. But I can definitely solidify my happening star if I haven't already halfway through this board. I am the Green Queen. The Green Queen strikes again. That's a fun raid message. The Green Queen. Love it. Alright, let's see how fast we can go through MPIQ. Give me good questions. Oh, stretch my leg. Which button do you press to practice? The R button. What is the highest number you can get on a I'd imagine poison mushroom? 3. If you add up the coins, oh god. 244. Nope. I just guessed. It's like, how am I supposed to know that? To hit a dice block, that is the A button. I love how they're all lined up. Sometimes they're not, and it gets confusing. Alright, for realsies this time, let's do it. How many items can you carry? 3. 3 items. 3 is a very good round number, and Mario Party 3 is the first Mario Party where you can carry 3 items. There's a little knowledge tidbit there from my question of the day. Like little bits of knowledge that I know. Because Mario Party 1 didn't have any, like, actual held items. Mario Party 2, you can only carry 1. But Mario Party 3 set the standard for 3 items you can carry. And I believe the first Mario Party where it could be increased was Mario Party 7 in 8-player mode. Because if you do a board in 8-player mode, you can carry up to 5 items. So, you know, a team could carry up to 5 items. So, the more you know. The more you know. I'm pretty good at, like, some Mario Party factoids. I do like Creepy Cavern. It's an underrated board, I think. The music's good. Oh man, Napa Auto Parts, which there was a poster of DBZ Napa advertising car parts. That, I know, I wish there was too, for any Napa store, because they're everywhere. Now, I think of Nappa from Dragon Ball all the time. Ghost Nappa! Oh my goodness, DBZ abridged. What a What a piece of internet history, DBZ Abridged. It's over there. I think Waluigi's over there. Yes. Make him work for it. Make him work for it. What do you have? Yeah. I like reverse mushrooms too much. Again, an item so goated it doesn't appear in any other Mario Party. And it's like, they could easily nerf it. You know, I think the technology to nerf it is there, but they don't. Alright, let's just go, because, again, I need to, like, head out in a few minutes. I say a few minutes, it's not that bad. It's like, by the time I get to the school and find a spot to park, it's already, like 3:47. Because parking is so bad. Especially, afternoon preschool, because it's right when everyone else gets out. That was a goated preemptive strike, by the way. Dang. Did I miss any? I don't know if I did or not. I may have missed one. I did miss one. Okay. But yeah, parking is just awful. And yesterday, on my way to pick up Riley from school, I witnessed, like, 2 near accidents. Yep. Because sometimes when I go to the street where I need to park to pick up Riley from preschool, it's so crowded and I can't find a spot to park, so I have to like drive around the block to maybe give it a little bit of time to find a spot. And as right before I pulled into the street, I saw a car just like, because the way the street is, it's right by like the actual pickup and drop off lane for the school, because preschool doors are on the other side. And I saw a car just all willy-nilly just go into the pickup and drop-off lane at the front of the school, like without a care in the world, and this car was just, you know, slowly driving, and they just blatantly turned in front of them, and it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? And then, as I drove around the block to, you know, give time to find a spot, I saw a car backing out of their, you know, out of their home, their driveway, and they just kind of went on without a care in the world, without their day, and there was, like, a pickup just, like, driving, and it's like, how do you not see that pickup there? Like, how do you not see that? And from the way it looked from my perspective, only one side was kind of obscured for them, and it wasn't the side the pickup was on. And it's like, how do people just not pay attention when they're driving? It's insane. You know, is it still over there? Yeah, he missed. Okay, it's fine. We can stop him. We can double stop him. I mean, like, I need to do that to him anyway, but... So yeah, it's crazy over at Allie's school with 4th and 5th grade both being at the same spot. Like, it gets crazy there. And, man, some people, when they drive... And, like, there was a time... No, it was a Monday, because I went to the grocery store, because, I needed some green tea, and I couldn't find it at the grocery store, but after dropping off Allie, I took the main road where the middle school is on, and some dude person just, like, pulled out right in front of me without a care in the world. It's like, do you not even look? And, like, I'm going, like, the speed limit in this school zone. Like, it's 20 miles an hour in these school zones. And, like, do they not look before they turn? Definitely not. Because, like, dude, there's going to be some kind of freaking accident. And I'm sure accidents have happened with how stupid these drivers are. It's just insane to me how these people drive. And it's like, it's not just like, you know, you get drivers like that anywhere you go. But like, it's especially stupid for like school pickup and drop off. It's especially stupid that way. Because like, why? Why are we all being stupid? So, man, people piss me off sometimes, especially when driving. And it's like, I'm not gonna like talk to you like I'm like a complete saint or anything, because like there's been times where like I have gotten a little bit careless, and if a wreck would have happened, it would have been my fault. I'll admit, like, I ain't perfect. But man, I try to be as careful as I can, especially like in the school zones. But man, it drives me insane. Especially like dropping off Allie, because there's been times where like I've seen cars just like drop off their kid and just like immediately like peel out like in front of a school bus. Like, why? What the fuck? Do you not even look in your mirror? Do you not even see that it's there? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing, people? And it especially drives me nuts when I'm dropping off Allie, and like Allie's 10, she's in 5th grade, so we got, you know, 4th, 5th grade, you know, 9 to 11-year-olds, that age range. And I still see parents when they drop off their kid, they will wait until their child is literally at the door to, you know, they will wait till their child is at the door until they, you know, go away from the drop-off. They peel out, and it's like, dude, your child is independent enough to go to the door on their own. They will be fine. Because, like, I will drop off Allie, and then I will go, you know? She gets out of the vehicle, and, you know, it's like a, all right, bye, love you, have a good day. And I'll wave at her as I'm driving off. But, like, other parents, like, around her age, you know, that have kids around, you know, Allie's age, it's like, they don't immediately go. They will wait till their child is like at the door. And it's a long walk for Allie's drop off. It's a long walk. And it's like, why are we waiting? Like, I can understand if it's like Riley's age, like kindergarten, 1st grade. I can understand that. But like 4th and 5th graders? No. Like, they're independent enough. Just let them go. Ah, it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Well, here we are. I feel like things have been pretty good. I may have a clean sweep of the bonus stars. Yeah, I might have a clean sweep of the bonus stars. Minigame star is me. Thank you, thank you. I think I had the most coins. I had like 160 something. Again, if I don't get this happening star, something is wrong. Yeah, clean sweep. I had a whole bunch. I think I had the happening star from like halfway through. Clean sweep, baby. I wasn't worried about anything. Cause like I know Peach got the star on that last turn. I probably should have stopped her, but like I wasn't worried about anything. I wasn't worried. I was not worried whatsoever. See, we're fine. We have our confidence. We're fine. We did it! We won. Look at me go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The Green Queen. 404 minigames not found. Oh, 178. Oh, I thought I had 160s. Oh, Luigi was catching up too. Ooh. Ooh. That could have been a fitting end though. Green team, green star. Yo. But yeah, I had a whole bunch. I knew it. 12 is insane. No chance times, which is crazy. A few Bowsers, some battles, some items, some banks. Luigi gambled a lot. Luigi gambled a lot. But we did it though. We did it! We are the superstar! We are the Green Queen! Alright, that will be it for today. Schedule for the week. Tomorrow is TTYD. We continue kind of the in-betweens. There's really not much to do in between chapter 1 and 2. You can really just like jump right on in to chapter 2, so that's probably what we're gonna do. Gonna do chapter 2 of TTYD. And then Thursday, Waluigi's Island is our last board for Mario Party 3. Let's see. And Friday is more TTYD. There is no school on Friday. So stream will start 1 hour later at 1 p.m. Central Time on Friday. So there's that. And then on the 22nd, next Wednesday, we will do our fanfiction reading. Yay. Excite. Let's see. It is 3:30. I need to raid someone. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Let me double check. All right. That is clearly an ad going on. Okay, there we go. Max is playing Luigi's Mansion right now. So I say we can raid Max. Because I haven't seen Blue here in a minute, and she's supposed to be live, but it's fine. We'll go raid Max. He's playing Luigi's Mansion. It's spooky time. Perfect for the Green Queen, please, because we have manners around here. If you are subbed to me, you can use my emotes. If you are not subbed, you can use whatever emotes you want. Green Queen, please. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Master Max. He's playing Luigi's Mansion. I don't think I've ever beaten Luigi's Mansion. I've gotten close, but I would love to play it. I know it's supposed to come out on the GameCube Switch 2 stuff at some point. It'd be awesome to experience it. But, yep. Mondays are Xenoblade Chronicles X. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Mario Party 3. And Wednesdays and Fridays are Paper Mario TTYD. So thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out. And we will see you next time.